Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your bi-weekly reading for the first 2 weeks of October. This is just a general reading for the zodiac sign, so please only take what resonates with you. Also, roles may be reversed, so if I say this is you or this is your person, it may actually be the other way around. If this does resonate with you, and if there is a message in here that you feel like is for you, please like and subscribe. I will be doing bi-weekly readings. So look out for that. Alright, Scorpio. Just for October, the beginning of October. I'm taking it. So for a situation that's relevant for your first 2 weeks, you get the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands. For a situation that's going to occur in the next 2 weeks, you get the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. For your current energies, you get the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. What's hidden from you, Scorpio, is the Hermit. And what's supporting your general reading is the Lovers. So when I first look at this, it's talking about here in the past situation, there was some type of discussion between you and a loved one, someone that you're connected with. Someone listened to their intuition about it, and there's growth from it. Okay, so I don't know if there was recently some type of conversation that was had between you and your person. But you or your person was listening to their intuition, so I feel like this may have been a problem you may have had in the relationship, or they had a problem in the relationship. But it's telling me you guys are very healthy. It's a healthy connection. You guys talked about it. You kind of grew from it with that Ace of Wands. You know, you got victory from the whole situation. So even though there may have been this problem, I don't know why I'm sensing the Six of Pentacles as a problem. It may also be some type of conversation where I just feel that it's definitely a conversation that was had. For your current situation, you got the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. When I first look at this, it's really telling me someone's defensive, someone's on guard because they're really worried about stability in their financial situation. This may be you, Scorpio. This may be your person. Someone is very stressed out. They're stressed out about stability, and that is why they're not really putting their attention on you right now. They're kind of focusing more on the matters at hand that they are dealing with. And then it says you got the Two of Cups on top. I feel like, again, this has to do with them neglecting the connection. I don't think they mean to neglect the connection, Scorpio. I think it is just there's other things they're dealing with. There's other things on their mind. And it may as well go for you as well. You're dealing with certain things. Other things are on your mind. You know, you have other life circumstances going on, so you can't really fully focus on, you know, that connection and bringing that harmony together right now, which is fine. For your current energies, you get the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I feel like it may be you that is dealing with something right now, dealing with something these next 2 weeks, and that's why you can't really focus on love, because here you are carrying all that burden, all that stress with that Ten of Wands, but you also are embodying the Queen of Cups. You're also, you're a very emotionally mature individual. You're someone who knows what they want. You're in harmony with your emotions. You feel in harmony with this connection. And this is a connection you want. This is definitely something you want, but right now you're really dealing with that Ten of Wands. You're dealing with other things, so you can't really focus on the emotional connection. You're kind of split. You're having difficulty balancing life and emotions right now, but I feel like right now, whatever it is that needs your attention really does need your attention. So don't feel bad. Whoever it is, either you or your partner, you or your person, they need to understand that the other person is truly busy. They really are dealing with something right now. What's hidden from you is the Hermit. Again, this could be Virgo. If there's a Virgo in your life, Scorpio, this could be them. This is their card. Whenever I see this card, that's exactly what I think of. But it's also telling you, you know, you may want to take some time for reflection right now. You may want to, while you're dealing with all this stress, you also want to put in some time for yourself to be able to look back at certain situations that happen. You may want to take this time to look back on your connection in a good way. I wouldn't take this as a bad type of reflection, not one where like you're contemplating anything. It's more or less I feel like there's a lot of things you have to be grateful for right now, Scorpio, and that connection is one of them. And it's really telling you to really think about that. Like right now, count your blessings. I feel like it's more of a encouraging card. I don't take it as a negative energy right now. What's supporting your whole reading is the Lovers. So like I said, this could be a Virgo or it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, because Lovers is Gemini. This just means there is a union. You're working on this union with your loved one, with this person that it's dealing with. You're really trying to come back with them, come back together with them. You're trying to amend things. I see a reconciliation. It's just really two people coming together, and I feel like you're really trying right now. You're really trying, Scorpio. Even though there is that other life circumstance that's really not enabling the other person to focus right now on the love connection. Let's clarify that Six of Pentacles for Scorpio in the recent past. What is that offering? What's that conversation about for Scorpio? I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you may not have had this conversation, and I feel like other Scorpios, you'd already know the conversation I'm talking about. Like, I feel like this was some type of, not an argument, but it was definitely a discussion you had with your significant other. I didn't really feel that way. Six of Swords. It has to do with moving on to calmer waters. So whatever this discussion was, it was a rough discussion. It may have been a rough one for you, a rough one for them. To me, it really just tells me that it was, it wasn't an argument, but it definitely was something you both did not agree on. But you were both able to set aside your differences and go on to calmer waters. This is definitely telling me it wasn't an argument, but it was a very heated conversation. I'm going to pull one more card. The Sun. So you got through it. Whatever conversation that was, like I said, you got through it with that Ace of Wands. I just pulled another card and you got the Sun. So you really did move to calmer waters. You're at a point in the relationship where now you feel more stable. You're both understanding a lot more each other, a little bit more. Like you're understanding where the other person is coming from. I feel like a big sense of empathy. And I think that's really good to have in a relationship, because you need to be understanding of your person, and like they need to be understanding of you, and like what you guys are both going through you need to talk about. And I just really feel like you're at a good spot. Again, for some of you Scorpios, this conversation may still be in the middle. You still may be having this conversation with them, but it is telling me it will get better. Like this difficult conversation it works out almost in your favor. It's something that needs to happen so that way your connection can grow from it with that Ace of Wands. I want to clarify the Ace of Wands for Scorpio in the recent past. What's this growth coming from? Where is this connectedness, growth coming from in the relationship? Clarify the Ace of Wands for Scorpio. I'm taking it, it fell out. Knight of Wands. It's coming in quick with that communication. And that's what I got from it. It has to do with a quick communication that happened. And again, that relates to the Six of Pentacles. It's that conversation you guys had. You know, that I was just talking about, that discussion, that difficult conversation you just had. That's where you grew from. I feel like that conversation was needed in order to set down boundaries in the relationship, in order to set down, so that way you guys can kind of be on the same page. And I really feel like it came in with a very heated conversation, very quick, very energetic. It was a very upbeat conversation. Came very quick. And you're really growing from that. So this connection you have, it seems like a very healthy connection, because you were able to get over the difficult part, or like a difficult disagreement you both had. It does seem healthy, like really healthy. Alright, so let's clarify the Page of Swords. What is it? Why is someone ignoring it? Clarify the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. We'll pick 3 cards to clarify. What is it that someone's ignoring this connection for? What's going on in other individuals' life? Or in your life, Scorpio, that you're ignoring, or not really giving it attention? taking it. Alright, so you got the Five of Swords. That has to do with contemplating again. Just like with the Five of Pentacles, honestly, whenever I see a 5, it's like I get a heavy heart. It's usually not a bad thing. It just has to do with like a lot of stress, a lot of like turmoil. So like again, someone's really stressed out, they're ignoring that connection. And then I just got the Five of Swords that came out. So that is this other person is really thinking about things. I feel like they may be in their head too much about things, and that's why they're not able to look at the connection. They may have some type of decision to make on their end. Again, I don't feel that this has to do with the connection. I feel like this has to do with their own stuff that they're dealing with. Again, Scorpio, this could be you. It could be you that is not really able to focus on the connection because you have this other thing you're really dealing with, because it shows someone who's really thinking about it. They're all up in their head about it. The Judgment, there's this type of decision that has to be made about something. Pull one more card. 10 of Cups, fulfillment. So even though you have this other thing going on right now, this decision that you have to make, it is going to have to do with stability. I feel like it's a lot. You're focusing right now on stability, or your person. They're really trying to focus on that stability aspect. They're scared of instability. That's what I get from that. They're in their head a lot about it with that Five of Swords. That Judgment card. They have a decision to make on that stability, and that's why the 10 of Cups come in. Even though it's a stability, I keep feeling stability. I feel like this person wants stability for you so that way you can grow together as a couple. That's why the 10 of Cups is coming in. This person's motivation is you. So even though right now they're not able to focus on you, or they're not able to, they're not really communicating, I feel like there's a sense of lack of communication coming on. But even though this little rough spot where they're really focusing on something else, they're focusing on it because you're their motivation. They want to grow with you. They want to have that fulfillment with you. They want to have that family with you. But they know in order to have that, they have to focus on the stability aspect. And that is why they're all up in their head so much. You're definitely their motivation. That's why you got the Two of Cups that went over top of it. Let's clarify the Two of Cups for Scorpio. That came out. Knight of Swords. Someone knows what they want and they're going after it. So this person you're dealing with, or this could be you, Scorpio, someone is very aware of the connection that's going on. They know what they need to do in order to get what they want, and that's why they're in their head. I feel like they know this is just something your person has to go through. I feel like your person may be a little stubborn, or this may be you. But I feel like there's certain things you feel that you have to go through, or your person has to go through in order to get what they want out of this connection. Alright, let's move on to your current energy, Scorpio. So you got the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Like I said, this is kind of showing me that it could be you. I'm not taking those. They fell out, but I'm not taking them because I didn't ask a question. Alright, I feel like this is more you who is dealing with something right now. You're a little preoccupied. That's what I'd call it. You're preoccupied focusing on something else because you know you need to focus on that to grow the relationship, to grow the stability, to get to a point where you actually want to be. And I think it's showing up here too with that Queen of Cups. You know, that's your motivation, that emotions, and I feel like that's why you're able to carry on with that 10 of Wands. You're able to carry all that burden, all that stress, and I feel like it's not a burden or stress in the relationship. It's more of all that external stress. You know, you might have a lot going on with your job and things like that. And it's really taking away your focus from the love, but I think the love is what's motivating you to keep carrying on, you know, to keep moving on. I want to clarify the 10 of Wands. What is it that's causing all this stress for you, Scorpio? It's causing all the stress for Scorpio in the first 2 weeks of October. With that 10 of Wands. Alright, that just flipped. I'm taking it. Oh, a few of them flipped around. So you got the Temperance card, balance. Again, you're trying to get that stability. I feel like you are trying to get that balance. You're trying really hard, okay, for that 10 of Wands. You really are going for it. You know there's a certain set of things you have to do it. The other one that flipped was the Four of Cups. You're contemplating this. You know that this is something you have to do in order to, again, I keep feeling like this is something you know you have to do or you have to deal with first to get where you want to be in that connection, that emotional connection. All right? So let's clarify the Queen of Cups for Scorpio. Tell me more about the emotional connection. What's going on? So it seems like you're in your head a lot, Scorpio. This just flew out and taken it. Okay, Six of Wands. Alright, so this is telling me victory. I feel like once you deal, whatever oppression or stress you're dealing with, you will get victory. I think it's because your motivation and your intentions are very true, very pure with that Queen of Cups. You know, you're really focusing on all this stuff for the connection. And it's showing me that here with the Six of Wands. You know, you want movement. You want to achieve something. And it says you're gonna get that victory. You got that Queen of Swords, so there's that intellect part of it. You know what you want. I keep feeling that. I feel like really with the swords right now, that Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords popping up, it's telling me you know what you want. After going through this, after thinking about it, you know you want the stability, and you know why you want the stability. Last card pull, Three of Wands, waiting. You're being patient right now, which is kind of strange. Or someone's being patient, because I feel like there's two different energies. There's one energy where someone wants movement, a go, 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 go. And then there's the second energy where there's a lot of waiting involved, a lot of maybe understanding, a lot of that empathy that I felt in the past situation, I'm feeling here. Someone's very understanding. I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, who's being very understanding of your person, or your person's being very understanding that you're busy right now. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, this connection, they do understand you. I get this big feeling of understanding. Yeah, I think this person's going to understand that you're busy right now. You may have to talk to them, be a little open, but they're going to understand. All right, next, I really want to clarify the Hermit card for you, Scorpio. So why did Scorpio get the Hermit card? Okay, taking both. So you got the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. So remember how I said the Hermit card? It can be a Virgo, okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo here, Scorpio, and you don't really know for some reason it's hidden from you. This may be someone else that may be interested in you that you may not know about. It's hidden from you. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but it's really telling me again to tell you it's a lot of reflection, because when I did the card pull, you get the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. So with the Eight of Cups, again, that's really honing in on that. You need to reflect. For some reason, Scorpio, it's calling you or maybe your person to reflect on a past disagreement, on a past argument, on that Five of Wands. There was some type of past disagreement, and it may be this one. And it wants you to reflect on it, okay? And I feel like it is this past one. And I think, again, remember in the beginning, I said I don't feel negative energy with this card. It's not a bad reflection. It's not something that you need to be aware of to save yourself, in a sense. It's more of for you to count your blessings. And I think it wants you to reflect back on this past argument, so that way you can realize, you know, this discussion with this person turned out very differently than how I thought, or there's something you need to, there's a lesson to be learned out of that conversation. That's what I feel. I don't know if this is for you or your person. Remember, this is what's hidden from you. So there is a lesson in what occurred in that discussion. There's something for you to know about it. And I think it will be beneficial for you if you do go back and you rethink, okay, why did that conversation happen? What was it about? How did they approach it? How did I approach it? What was the outcome? Did we handle it in a healthy way? Was it a healthy conversation? You know, you really got to ask yourself these questions, and I think you'll be able to either understand that this connection is a healthy connection, and I think it really wants you to compare it. You know, really look at it and see that it is different. I just feel really good energy. Even though this was a argument, this was a past disagreement, I still feel really positive vibes from it. Again, I'm not taking that because it came out and I asked a question. So let's clarify the Lovers card for Scorpio. Why did they get the Lovers card? To support their general reading for first 2 weeks of October. I'm taking them. They just came out kind of, these three. So you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. It's all about stability, all about that Pentacles. You may be dealing with an Earth sign. Again, I feel like you are, because Earth is a Virgo. You know, that Virgo card came up. It's a Capricorn or a Taurus. I feel like you're dealing with one of those, or you may be dealing with a Wands, which is also what this is, Gemini. So you have a lot of Wands cards. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But to get back to this, so your general reading, it has to do with this union. You're trying really hard to come back to one with this person. You know, after this argument or whatever, you're really in the phase of reconciliation, having that union with them, making that connection holy again. The Knight of Pentacles came up. This has to do with reflecting. You're thinking back on the past with this person. It's a joyful reminiscing. That's really what it is. It's something you're thinking about, really good times with this person that you had. And you want the Ten of Pentacles. You want that stability, and you got that Four of Pentacles. For me, Pentacles, usually it has to do with material, financial stability, and I feel like your person is your motivation for you to have that stability and that financial security for some reason. I feel like you want that. You're understanding that this is a big, important part to have in a connection when you want to grow and build with them. And I think, Scorpio, that's really what you're trying to do. You really do feel motivated by this person. I think it's motivating you in different ways than you would have thought in the past. That's what I really feel. What's Scorpio's message from the universe? We're just going to end with a message. I'm just going to pick 4 cards. The first one is going to be your main message, and then the last 3 is going to explain to me why is that a message for you, Scorpio. Okay, so this just came out. The Knave of Cups. This has to do with an offering of love. I don't know if you're going to be offering love or your person's offering love, or there is going to be some type of offering of love. This has to do with a union, 2 people coming together. It's a harmony. You get the Two of Cups. It's an offering of love. I feel like you may be waiting to come to your person. You know, I think you're waiting to get this stability, and then you're going to come to your person and try to offer love. You're going to be having that conversation. It could just be a simple conversation where you're trying to explain to them that you do want this level of commitment with them. It's a commitment. I feel a commitment. They have it. That's hilarious. Okay, commitment. That's literally what the card means. So this could be in the form of for some of you Scorpios, someone could be offering you this cup of love, offering you this cup of commitment. I feel commitment. This person may be wanting to start in the next phase in the connection. You may be wanting to start the next phase in your connection, your relationship. And there's really this feeling of commitment. You're serious. I'll pull out both since I pulled out both. The first one was the Three of Cups. So that has to do with it could be celebrating with other people. It means victory. It means achieving what you wanted, getting what you wanted, joy. Ten of Coins, that Ten of Pentacles, stability. All right. So that general message is really saying, there is this offering. It's either you're offering it, they're offering it to you. It has to do with coming together. It has to do with that commitment. It has to do with going on to the next phase in the relationship. Followed by the Three of Cups and the Ten of Coins. There's going to be I feel like this is going to be a joyful moment. It's going to be a community. People are celebrating. It's a good time, basically. This is a very good timing. I just feel like it's very good. And then it lasts with the Ten of Coins. You know, you got that stability. You went after that stability, all this. You're in the midst of going after that stability. You're wrapped up in the stability. But it's saying, Scorpio, you will achieve it. You will get to that point. I hope that helps, Scorpio. If it resonated with you, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.